Hey, what's up YouTube? What if I told you that I have a secret, a military secret? If you hate running, sort of like I do, but you want to get out and get a little bit of cardio, do a little bit of weight training, here's another option for you. Just something you could do. Stay tuned, I'm going to talk about it next. Hey, what's up YouTube? All right, so here I am. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm going to go for a stroll. I'm going to go for what's called a ruck march. All right, and what it is basically is you're just gonna take a rucksack, which is just a backpack more or less for the military, and I'm gonna put some weight in it, and I'm just gonna go for a walk. Now, fortunately, around where I live, there are a lot of hills, so I can get an even better workout because the hills would create even more of a challenge for me. So that's the good thing. So today I'm gonna take it fairly easy. I'm not gonna break records today, and I'm gonna go very light on the weight because, as I said, this is something that you want to work up to. You don't want to go out there the very first time and put 50 pounds in your rucksack. That is extremely just too dangerous. Now, I will say this, that if you have any type of back issues or knee issues, you might want to consult your physician first. You're gonna end up hurting yourself extremely, and you won't feel it today, but you will feel it tomorrow or the next day. I myself, I do have some back issues, but I'm not gonna go very heavy on the weight today. I'm gonna go very light on the weight. This is something that you wanna work up to. Let's go on this journey today. I'm gonna go for a walk. I've already got some places in mind that I'm gonna go. There's a trail right up here. I'm gonna hit it, walk down the trail, get my stuff together, dust off the old rucksack because it's been a few months. It's starting to warm up where I live, so let's do it. Let me introduce you to my little friend. This is a rucksack. It's got a metal, this is an old school one. All right, the new ones don't have the metal frame. You can buy these on eBay, you know, right around 50 bucks maybe. If you get lucky, maybe cheaper. Just depends. But anyways, this has the metal frame on it, and it has this ruck attached to it. Look at there, I got my canteens on there still from back in the day. I got an ammo pouch from back in the day. When I was in the military, I was part of the whole transition from BDUs to ACUs. So when I enlisted initially, I was issued BDUs, I was issued all this stuff right here. But then, you know, then when I got my commission as an officer, that's when we switched over to all ACUs. In my opinion, I think this old school stuff is better than the new stuff, but you know, I don't know. What do I know, right? So anyways, what I just put in here is I put a blanket in this rucksack, and it's just to add a little padding. I'm gonna take one of these kettlebells and I'm gonna set it down in there. So I'm gonna go really light today. I'm just gonna go with the 10 kilogram one. But at any rate, competition kettlebell. I put it down inside of here, kind of wrap it around the, turn it upside down for one so the handle's facing down. That way it doesn't move around too much, right? And then, boom, there it is. All right, so not much weight, man, I don't know. Just enough, I guess, to get things flowing. Maybe I'll work up to these other sizes after a while. Close everything up. I probably should have made sure that there's no black widows living in this thing because this has been sitting in my garage for a little bit. Let's see how, not bad. The thing is when you're walking too, you really don't want all these straps hanging everywhere. It just looks really sloppy. So for today, I would usually just put electric tape on them, but today I'm just gonna shove them down in here. Good thing about a rucksack too, one of these old school rucksacks, is you have all these pockets on here. So if I wanted to, I could put my wallet, I could put a lot of things inside this ruck on my little walk. Look at this, I have a freaking, I didn't even know I had this on here. I have a compass on here. Just a regular old issued mechanical compass in case I get lost, I guess, I don't know. As I said before, man, just make sure you tuck in all your straps. I'm already gonna look goofy as it is. I don't need to look sloppy. You know, I need to clean this canteen out anyways. Let me take this canteen off here. I don't want to drink out of an old canteen, that's for sure. And so, I don't know if you can see this or not, but this is attached with these little clips right here. You pull them up, they're pins, there's 2 of them. Pull those up, you can slide it right off there. This is an old ammo pouch from the Cold War. See if I can fix this to that. Because it would be cool if I could stick my phones down in here. Well, look at that, boom. Let me try this right here. See if this works. Man, I feel like there's so much preparation for a freaking rucksack, but you know what? Since this is my first time, I'm gonna square away all this crap and then worry about it later. All right, let's give this a shot. That's not bad. This belt is just to make things a little more secure around the waist, just like that. Make sure your straps are good. Pull down on these if you want to cinch it up tighter. What do you think? All right, let's go for a little walk. Ruck, everything's tightened on, crossed here. I'm ready to go. Let's do it. To set my pace, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna map my run. So that's tracking. Put it in my handy dandy ammo pouch. Since I went light on my weight, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit really long hills. I'm gonna try to tackle some of these ones that are really long. So check this hill out. I'm at 69 calories. Done about a mile so far. I'm mostly on a decline right now. I'm looking for another incline. I didn't recon my route very well, just kind of shot from the hip. I gotta decide once I get up here, which way am I gonna go? Because I'm pretty much at the top of this hill. I think I know which way I'm gonna go. Holy shit, that dog scared the crap out of me. What's up, puppy? So one thing you gotta watch out for when you're in your neighborhood is walking around. Watch out for dogs that are loose. The dog scared the crap out of me. I don't get to enjoy the dogs barking at me and harassing me when I'm driving through here at 30 miles an hour. So I guess it's kind of nice to get out to walk around your neighborhood. Really feeling it on the traps. Feels like it's been a while. The one thing you're gonna feel with this ruck is you're gonna feel it on your traps. Like right up in here and right up in here. My phone's telling me that I hit a mile. So if you do decide to do this, make sure you go very light on your weight early on. Work your way into it. Don't jump up to 50 pounds and go for a walk. I don't care if you are in shape already. At the end of the day, like, this is a different workout in itself. Reminds me of when my buddy used to work out a lot. He came out to see me when I lived in Hawaii. I took him out surfing. He's like, oh, I'll be fine, you know. Dude fell out on me, man. He couldn't paddle anymore. It's a whole different set of muscles when you're doing these different types of exercises. Whatever you do, don't hurt yourself. Don't start out with too much weight. Start lighter. You can always work your way up, especially when you already have pre-existing injuries. Like I said, I definitely feel it in my traps. Right up in here, and right up in here where the straps are going across. What also helps too is when you put your ruck on, what helps is when you pull it nice and snug so that the weight is really close to your back. That helps out a lot too. Let me see. 208 calories. I've got almost going on 2 miles now, so get close to my mark for my first time out. Up ahead, I have just maybe one more hill and then that's about it. And then that'll be just over my 2 miles. Oh, here we go. I just hit, I don't know if you can hear that, but I just hit my 2 miles. Coming to a close. I'm about a block away from making it 2.5 officially. And I tell you what, feel it right here. If you go out and you do something like this, don't go out with 50 pounds on your back. You're not gonna be able to do it. Like, and as I said before on my walk, you also wanna make sure that you don't, like, even if you are in shape and you work out, you also wanna make sure that you don't take it for granted because this is a different type of exercise. You wanna start out real low, real light, and I highly suggest that you use a rucksack because it's actually made to carry weight, heavy weight, versus like a backpack. Backpacks are real sloppy, they kind of flop around everywhere. The metal frame and even the new rucksacks that they have, they are made for this specifically. They're made to carry heavy loads. I do not suggest you going out and just using a regular old backpack with a lot of weight, because it's too sloppy. Weight will be flopping everywhere. Make sure you get something that's made to hold a decent amount of weight. Now, if you're going out and you're just putting like a few water bottles in your back, you'd be all right. But anything more than that, I would highly suggest that you get a rucksack, either the metal frame one or the new ones that they have out. Throw yourself some material in there, like a blanket or something, and put some weight down in there. Or you could just pack it full of stuff and make it weigh a certain amount. I mean, that's what we did in the military. Whenever we packed our rucks, we had a packing list, and that packing list would equal a certain amount of weight. So at any rate, COVID season is still in. We're still not where we need to be, as far as interacting with one another. You still want to get out, you still want to exercise, get the legs moving, go for a ruck march. Like I said, that's one of the military's best kept secrets. And just to summarize everything, the things that I suggest is, I suggest that you do consider, if you're going off-road, you're going on trails, consider wearing boots to have a little bit of ankle support. Bring some water with you depending on how far you're going. Maybe recon your route a little bit. Another thing you want to do is you want to make sure that rucksack is nice and tight to your back, nice and secure, snug. What that does is it brings the weight closer to your back. It makes it a lot easier for you to manage when you're walking. And take it easy on yourself. Please comment below and let me know if you went on a ruck march, or you've been on a ruck march before, or you plan on doing it. It's also something you can do with the family as well. At any rate, please like and subscribe. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Yankee Tango Veteran, and I'm out.